Alright, so Masters Elo, let's say, could be GM, could be Diamonds. There's a bit of everything. There's a few good players we recognize, and then there's a few players we don't recognize, but it's whatever. I don't know how the draft went. As I said, we're looking at...
Nice.
Oh, yeah, there's not going to be any like sub-visuals on screen on this scene. There's still going to be audio, so thanks for the follows. But yeah. So what date's today? Today's early August, so August 9th. Just for anyone maybe watching this in the future, dude. That's the pattern, so maybe it might not be right in the future. So I said, we're looking at Ali Kang here. So we're going to look at the team overall. Let's look at the comps. First of all. I don't know if I want to ask people in chat questions or I just want to do it myself. I'll just do it myself for now. It's a bit confusing if I have chat asking, I don't have it on screen, whatever. So compositions. Let's look at drafts first of all. We have a double support, classic double support versus double support, which is fucking current meta, which is the most amazing thing in the game right now. So one double support, the other double support. If I had to choose a better double support, I'd think... I don't know how the IO nerfs are right now. But I'd say like this one's probably a bit better. Just because of the... they're both good. They're both actually pretty solid. Pretty solid double supports, not gonna lie. The IO can free cap and Terminus can like play a bit more aggressive, which is cool. But also, there's so much range here that the dog can get shredded super fast. Oh, I should put my camera a bit lower, my bad. I didn't check the scenes correctly. Let's just move stuff quickly up. Because I'm in the way of the thing. Oh, that's my wrong thing. Okay, am I still in the way of the thing? I'm gonna wait for the delay. Yeah. Okay, we're good now. All good. Okay, so compositions. Double support versus double support. Double back laner on this side. Versus the classic back laner and a flank from this side. And then point tanks, we have Inara versus Terminus. I think it's a good matchup for Terminus, which wouldn't be too bad. But overall, just like a classic. The only difference between these comps is mainly just I'd say it's the Eevee versus the the Eevee versus the Tiger. Eevee's a flank. The Tiger can play a bit flanky, but he's more a back lane. Double support is meh, don't like it. Double support's just annoying. As far as you know, you think Xin. So supposedly Xin, Genos, Strix, and Nessa were banned. Pretty classic bans. We're not looking at drafts at all, these games, so I'm not going to talk about drafts. About like the actual drafting order, because it's really rough. One thing I would already say is I'd probably prefer something a bit more independent as the as a second DPS here. I don't know which one drafted first, but I'd rather have Vivian as a backlane than the Tiger. And Tiger I've replaced with we don't want a second tank, but we want a flank that can really abuse this double support stuff, maybe. So we'd want maybe like something like an Andro or Xin, maybe not Andro, Buck, Xin, something to make space, dude. What's up, Emperor? Dude, how you doing? I remember you by name. Okay, so what we should be seeing from this game is a lot of aggression from this team, because they can have dog on point, right? They can have IO dog on point as free cap in, so Terminus can push up, off point, and then they're gonna have the Eevee blinking in, doing stuff while she's getting healed quite a bit, because it's really fucking rough to deal with this. I hope the IO, if she does have the, if IO does have the move speed cards, she's gonna be pushing the Terminus pretty fast. Oh, it's not telling me. What the fuck? IO does not have move speed cards. Okay, so that's a big mistake, because if I had the move speed card, basically what she'd be doing is you move speed and you allow the Terminus to move even faster and just like get on the Inara or get in the back lane and do something even more aggressive. So here, first of all, quickly, I should have move speed cards, whatever. The problem with this draft is you're gonna have to be playing a bit more defensive. You do have a lot of healing and you have a lot of peel, because like the Grover can really be annoying for the Eevee here if he hits his cripples and stuff. But what you should be happening from this comp is you might see red team here play like more here with Inara here. Tiger could push up, but it's rough for him. With the Grover playing like healing around this area and pushing up to heal the Inara, and then the Corvus just kind of doing whatever he wants. Whereas the enemy team here, they're gonna be able to push either like put dog on point in this corner to be kind of safe and push up with the Terminus here or the Terminus here. They're gonna have the Eevee just gonna be able to set up around all these points, right? And just like blink onto the back lane, do damage and back out if she has to. They're gonna have a lot of damage, and Victor's like, he's not free, but he's the best back laner there is right now in the game. Well, the best back lane in this game specifically. So overall, if I had to give a call, I'd think this team has a better draft and has a better situations. But we'll see how the game goes. I think that's about it for analysis, dude. There's not that much more to talk about. Alts are pretty basic, nothing too special with alts. And yeah, let's just fucking get going. Took a bit too long already. I take so long on these things, but like I try and do them as precise, as specific as I can. Alright, so where's my pause button? I've got to learn this keyboard. Okay. So have I? Oh, I need to tab back in. My bad. I haven't done the coaching stuff in a minute, so I'm gonna need a second to get used to the controls again and everything. So let's look at the initial rollouts. I'm gonna focus on both teams, obviously, but like the best would be the oops. Dude, I'm still kind of lost with this thing. Okay. So we're focusing on blue team, but I'm gonna talk about both teams overall at the same time, right? Oh, fuck! I thought red team was gonna be that side. Okay. No, focusing on red team. I mean, that's the one that gave us the. That's the team that gave us the player Ali Kang here, the Vivian that gave us the thing. So let's look at the game from their position. So first of all, with the way we're getting set up, Grover didn't play root, is he? Oh yeah, he played rampant. Yeah, Grover should have played root. We should maybe look at stuff more specifically here. Grover should play root. It really counters the Eevee and stuff. It really fucks them up. It's annoying against flanks. There's no real value in playing this talent. It's only an extra 300 heals, and you lose so much that you could get. Seth was bugged for you. Okay. So initial rollouts. Let's let it play for one more second. I say my bad. I'll have to like take a second to understand my keywords again. Okay. So initial setup. As we see, as I said, we saw the fuck. I don't know where we'll stand. This is such a weird map to look at. Maybe over here, like this. Okay, this works. So initial setup. As I said, we see the I'll do blue team in blue. We see the enemy team. As I said, they have the Eevee, and this team doesn't have a flanker, so the flanker is gonna win this side, right? Basically, the way you play Frog Owl with the classic comps when you had double tanks would be tank on point, tank over here with the flank over here, and the damages deal like this, and the flanks deal like this. And the map is kind of divided in two lanes if you want. You have lane number 1, which is like Frog Owl, and lane number 2, which is point side. And you're kind of fighting for control of either this, or like of either side, you know? Or like you want to control both if you can, but you try and look at what your comp does better and which side you control the most. So here, the blue team, speaking of Vivian's POV, I'm just talking about like, I'm just looking at setups for now though. I'm looking at like overall positioning. Positioning is the most important thing. I'm also breaking down the game quickly. As I said, blue team, on this lane, there's nothing from red team that can contest it really. You can maybe put Tiger here and he just like shoots stuff like this, or maybe the Vivian, but it's not great. So blue team is going to have immediate aggression from here. So they're going to control all this area already. Red team, which is the one we're following, they should be playing, I guess, they can be playing here and here, but the problem is they're going to have a very stacked damage flow for the Terminus, and Terminus is just going to be able to shield everything. So they need to try and take some space, which is really difficult because of this compo setup. Right here in our contest point, pretty simple, dog on point, pretty normal. And we just have to see how they deal with the Eevee. The Grover should have had the cripple, so when Eevee blinks up here, she gets crippled, and then they just kill her. Also, the damages shouldn't be stacking right now. One of them should be here, one of them should be here or here. Like, there's two areas here, let's say. This is like the shared area, and then you rotate, like, you can play either here or here. So I'd want both damages to be either playing on like this zone 1 or zone 2, but not both in zone 1 or not both in zone 2. Just to have map control. Playing way too defensive. So yeah, the problem right now is just Grover doesn't have crippled, they don't have any frog map control, frog side control, and so that's just how it is, dude. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see how this plays out. Also, it's double support, so it's super annoying. First, here, let's just pause this quickly. The Terminus is playing kind of off points. And we get a kill for whatever reason. I don't know how we get that kill. Dude, I'm so lost in my keyboard, my bad. How do I go back? This is go back, right? I don't want to crash. Fuck, I actually need to look at my keyboard way too much. I'm used to using. I never use this keyboard for coaching stuff, and there's so much like things. Alright, wait, let's relook at that. So Eevee blinks in. So let's just pause here. We'll just pause 0. First of all, here, did they really lose dog? They really lost dog because Terminus is playing too defensive. So in the first 3 seconds, Terminus should have been on point. If he wants to play safe, he plays on the edge here and covers damage. Or he can play aggressive and just like zone up because he's gonna have dog on point anyways, right? So the fact that there's no pressure from like the Terminus here, or like that there's no point pressure, gives free caps to red team. Plus the Eevee has no support, and they can just chill. And the Eevee like gets 1v forward right now. Overall, good play here. They're gonna turn on the Eevee. Let's see how the Eevee dies. Let's just have a look. Actually, yeah, you see our DPS did reset. We kind of like reset our DPS into zone 1 and zone 2, so that's pretty good also. For now. Fuck. Dude, I'm so used to my other keyboard. My bad for all the choking I'm gonna do with the things. Eevee's playing in a really bad position also. Eevee's way overextended, so she's blinking. House coaching is starting right now, dude. Eevee's blinking from this area, which means when she blinks back, she doesn't have any. You cannot win against Vic. Yeah, you can't. Rengo, do you want to rotate? Feels bad, man. Yeah. So the Eevee is blinking from here, which is really bad because when she blinks back, she's not safe at all, dude. She's got nothing she can. She's got nothing she can do. Let's say she blinks, uses Saw, blinks back. Now she's in the open. She can get shot from here. She can get shot from here. So the Eevee should be looking to play either like she comes and plays down here and blinks from this safe position here, and you have the Eevee here, boom, blinking, shooting down, blinking back, or the Eevee should be playing here, blinking up, or like she has to be playing from some sort of safety. So Eevee, bad game, dude. I mean, we're gonna be coaching the Vivian. Vivian overall, the position is good here. After get the pick, maybe try and rotate here and play range and bully a bit more, and maybe try and get control here and just like get the Terminus in the back or something if he contests points. What talent you playing? You playing the booby trap? Classic. Terrible decision, dude. But yeah, so this Eevee's gonna get punished because she fucked up her blink. So this gives immediate advantage to red team, on top of Terminus not being touching point. Because if Terminus was touching point, at least they would be free capping, but they're not. So now Terminus is gonna be. They're gonna have cap. They're gonna have the first pick on Eevee, and they're gonna have like zone pressure because Terminus is behind, and he's gonna have to jump out, or like he can't keep contesting and then jump out. Can I wait 1 second? Sure. I'll just. I mean, there's not much more to talk about this area. Let me just have a quick look at the things while you're not here. Classic Victor build. I said Ayo. She needs maybe a bit of move speed. Move speed would be really good for. You can save Grover. You can allow Grover to move faster. You can make Vivian super fucking fast, and it would be super annoying. And you can make not Vivian, the other one. Victor. You can make Victor and Fury super fast, where they're really fast. Just ask, is Casper hacking? I don't know. People have been saying that. I don't. People are calling everyone hackers nowadays, anyways. But I don't have any proof, and I don't have any accusations against him personally, so I won't say he is. And so the IO move speed would be good for the Terminus. Terminus, just to be able to move in and out. This Eevee build's pretty bad. You don't need this card, it's way too much. You'd rather have move speed when you saw. So this card should be replaced by soar speed, so you can fly around faster, because the flights are really actually pretty slow. And then maybe more blink distance is always good. Furia build, kind of whatever. I'm not going to look over the builds too much. This Grover build's really bad. He's got some okay stuff, but he needs to be playing cripple. It's really not good. Tabris, whatever. Let's look at the Vivian builds. Overall, do you have move speed? You have move speed. You have some HP. That's okay. I don't know if you need the shield health. Level 4. It's a lot, but you do whatever. It's a basic rampant loadout. Yeah, it's okay. Is this a Crestic loadout? Like the ones he made for the game by default? Yeah, okay. You abuse the shield health? Is it worth the extra 600? Maybe. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's play. So Eevee fucked up. She's in the open, so she dies. Fucking whatever. So now you want to immediately develop. Okay, Eevee dies. Perfect, dude. You did exactly as I would have called it. The Eevee dies. Your team's taking pressure here, and you want to develop and take map control again. Because you can't take the map control here when the Eevee's alive. Because if you play up here, Eevee can play safe and blink on you and fuck you up. But now that the Eevee's dead, plus you have a Grover, so like the heals are spread, whatever. Which I think your Grover died. I don't fucking know how or why. I guess you're the Eevee, but whatever. But so yeah, Eevee dies. This whole team's playing here. You undevelop and take map control and start surrounding them as much as possible, especially against the Terminus, because all of his shielding is going to be in one direction. If you can get on flanks on Terminus or something, you do so much more, and you can damage the back lane. But yeah, here you want to really apply pressure. They still have double support alive, so you got to watch out. Grover activate, yeah, the Grover's a bad player in this game. He has default loadout, he's just lost. It's early ranked, it's just how it is. It's not really his fault that much. But yeah. So immediately take the left side control, take some space, just get some damage going, just play Vivian, dude. I mean, it's Vivian, it's whatever. You just do whatever you want. And you keep, just keep going. Here you could even, I mean, you could have even like got a bit more around this angle here, and you get even more of an angle. But it's cool, you're playing safe from the Victor. Your Tiberius has to be pushing up. Right now, the fact that this Tiger, that you're up here, and Tiger's just fucking AFK down here. I guess he was low HP, but it's really not great. He should be already also pushing up, and you should take map control and not give them space to come back. Vivian can kind of play like her own off tank. It's going to be risky. You can't play up here too much, because Eevee's going to come back and blink on you again. So you have to be playing around this tree, I guess. And when you have to watch out for the respawn and play around these trees, so you can back out easily. Plus your Grover doesn't have like the big healing range, because he's Grover. So you gotta watch out for that. But yeah, for now, all good. Prey standard. You're pushing up, you're taking space. You're backing up a bit early. I don't know if you need to back up this much. You're giving up all the space you took. You took all this space. You had like all of this control for you, but now you're giving it back, and now it's just a default. Now it's just a default neutral zone again, right? Eevee was back, yeah, but you can play. So what you can do, playing against the Eevee in this situation, is that first of all you have a booby trap. You have your drone bomb, so you throw it and you set up here or here, something, and then you can either play like from here, or you can even play from up here. This is a position you'll see like good players take. If you play from up here, you can damage points, you can control this side, you can drop if you have to, and you can like retreat easily. You can like drone here. You can hold this. You can hold this angle for the respawn. You know, you can dismount easily. And yeah, you have a really good matchup with Eevee. Like Vivian versus Eevee is actually a surprisingly good matchup for Vivian. It's crazy, but Vivian's just stupid, dude. She's dummy thick on damage, and he can shield her pretty easily. So right now, because what's happening right now is you can see, it's hard. Like it's so hard doing the coaching without the double tank, because there's this concept I use where when there's two tanks, you make a line between the tanks, and that's your map control. But that doesn't really exist in double tanks. The second damage, which is kind of plays as the off tank, has to be doing that. So right now, between you and Inara, this is the space your team controls, and now you gave them back all of this potential space to control, right? They're controlling this area right now, but you're giving them back all of this potentially. So you should have stayed around here and kept map control. It might work out for you because it's ranked and people are not necessarily playing the best. But yeah, you see how much Eevee can come back for free. Like the Eevee right now made a mistake. She should have... The Eevee should have mounted all the way here and just play from your back lane and harass you from behind. Instead of... Sorry for the audio. Instead of like coming down here and blinking on you. But you're overextended. Which... You left this position because you felt you're overextended. Wait, let me just... I don't want to... Okay, we're good. You left this position because you felt you were overextended for the Eevee respawn, but you came around here and just overextended yourself here. So all you did is you pushed yourself up and you wasted all of this time doing nothing. You understand? Like you spent all your time rotating, giving up the space just to end up in a similar position once again. So that's really not the best, let's just say. You didn't die because fucking you're Vivian and you have double supports. But now, you see, once again, and you can't say it's your other DPS's fault because you're the one that rotated. Your whole team is stacked here against the Terminus. Thanks for the bits. Yeah, just get a good position. Eevee could play here. Eevee could literally just play this ramp and have like super safe blinks from here. If she blinks from down here, she just blinks from here, ends up here, just shoots you guys in the back. Victor pushes up at the same time. You guys are fucked. And I was playing point, and I am at no map control. So the fact that you're playing, let me just reset this thing. The fact that your whole team is here makes that your team's line of sight control is actually very limited. You control, like you can only do damage on like this area now, because you don't have, there's this concept of having a crossfire, which means you have, if you have one player here and one player here, you have crossfires and you have like multiple angles on point tank, but also you control all these back areas also. So if you were playing here, on top of this thing, let's say. Or if you were staying, setting in for the bits, this is strawberry cake, dude. Or if you're playing here, you deny all of this space. They can't play up here for free. But the fact that you rotated and you pushed up meant that like Eevee can play here for free, and Victor now has no threat at all from any of this position, right? There's no threat coming from this area except for Inara. So Victor could either play down here and fuck up the Inara if he wanted to. He can play back here, fuck up the Inara in the open. He can push up here and retreat easily to this corner because there's no risk from anywhere else. So yeah, given up the decision was bad. Probably should have been, like, if we were in a team setting, I probably would have sent the Tiberius here and the Vivian here, because Vivian can make this Victor play super well. Stop the sound. Oh yeah, my bad, my bad. There you go. Dude, I do what I can. Should I lower the audio? I'll lower Pyden's audio, because fuck. Don't look at my background, dude. Don't look at my face. Volume mixer. Where's Paladins, dude? Let's make it lower. Let's make OBS lower for a bit also. Just because of the, because I'm doing coaching stuff. Thanks for the bits again. Why is that your wallpaper? Because it's me, dude. But okay, let's get back into it. So yeah, Vivian can really make this kind of play with her shield. She can walk up here, just play fucking aggressive and just back out because she got the move speed and stuff. And Tiberius has more jumps and he can do more stuff on this side. So I would have flipped both if it was in if it wasn't a ranked game, if it was a competitive game where I actually have team control and you can like talk to your team and tell them what to do, but whatever. But yeah, so once again, just from your rotation, now you can see the Eevee's playing for free here, the Victor can push up for free here, and the Nara ends up kind of solo. Your initial thought was to go right, so you can have a free shot on Vic and Furia, but you're right, yeah. Rotating right here, you just stack in with your other DPS. So you just stack DPSs, you waste all your time rotating, and you give them all of this free space to play with. There's no, if they're playing on all of here and all of here, there's no risk for them. Only in this central area does your team have like shots on them. So now the Eevee can play safe from all of here, the Victor can play safe from all of here. As I said, let's keep moving because it's taking a bit. I'm taking a minute right now, a bit too much. Alright, from this position, fuck. I feel like your Nars gonna get punished the most. You guys might survive, but Nars should die here. Hey, your Corvus, by the way, thanks for coaching. No worries, dude. I'm not gonna look too much at Corvus. There's not much to say on Corvus. If you want a tip, I'd say the main thing you want to do is keep your heals on Eevee and probably Victor because of the lifesteal Victor gives you. So what I do when I play Corvus, I'm just gonna go quickly on the Corvus end. Cause I like giving tips overall. So when I play Corvus, when I'm in spawn, I'll give first heal to Victor. So I'll give first heal to Victor here. First mark, and I'll give second mark to Eevee. So when I'm in game and I need to change mark, because like, you know, you're gonna mark these people, but then you might have to heal someone else and heal you might have to like mark your Terminus and heal someone else. So this way, when you put your third mark, let's say you put your third mark on Terminus, the one that disappears is the first mark, not the first mark. So your Eevee still has a mark, right? Because if you give it to Eevee first and then second Victor, you would cover on the enemy team. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I'm just looking overall. I'm just talking about overall stuff. Everyone can learn about everything. I don't want to just look at Vivian only. I'll just look at the game overall. But yeah, so if you give the first mark to Victor and the second mark to Eevee, when you switch your mark positioning afterwards, you still have your mark on your flank. Because otherwise, when you change it... Oh, Corv on the enemy team. Oh, you mean they have a Corvus. But yeah, whatever, dude. This is just a random Corvus thing I found. I played him in tournaments last month, and that's why I discovered. But yeah, just a tip for people playing Corvus. It's not a team with Eevee. Oh, she's on the other thing. Whatever, dude. Oh, dude, you guys are messing me up. Well, same concept here. You just give the mark to whoever's gonna be. My bad, dude. I got confused. I was just reading too much. Hell yeah. But anyways, dude, it's just a concept overall. Imagine this was the Corvus of a Furia. Same idea. Same idea. It's just a mechanic I want to talk about. That you can, let's say this was a Corvus of Furia, because it's easier. This is Corvus, dude. Cover, dude. You mark Eevee second. So when you switch marks, you know, whatever. Okay, so from this situation, as I said, it's probably going to be the Inara that gets punished now. Unless Victor just feeds and dies. You see, Victor can just drop here and be safe because of your positioning. And now Inara ends up alone. Oh. Wow, that's an ult. What the fuck is even happening in this game? Okay, wait, we have to go back. I knew it was gonna crash, dude. I was like, we have to go back and it's gonna crash. Yeah, okay, well, let's wait a second. Let's try and fix this. Monka S, dude. Don't worry, dude, the game never crashes. Bum 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 bum. Don't worry, dude, this game never crashes. We're all good. Should I add the chat on this, on my coaching screen? Do you think that's relevant? I think it might be okay for people that want to look at this after, because I'm gonna upload it to YouTube for anyone that misses it or people that want to learn. But yeah, Evo's Masters. Interesting. What the fuck just happened? They got all the space. Yeah, they used alts. You're on YouTube. I might just upload it on YouTube, so when people want coaching, I'll just like tell them, oh, you can go look at it. Come on. Because if I just leave it on Twitch, then I can't like reference people the VODs easily. You know? What's happening? This game's not opening. The game's actually dying. 1 second, sorry. Come on, patterns, why you gotta be like this? And then the game's gonna open, and it's not gonna load correctly. It's not gonna work in OBS, I can call it now, dude. Oh, it doesn't matter because I'm screen capturing anyways. HTV's bug, big time stream, please remember you. I got hosted for 100 and something, so that explains it. You gonna upload the coaching? Yeah, I will. I wanna do coaching every weekend and then upload them on YouTube. And if people wanna like watch them, I'll send them. They'll be able to go on the YouTube and look at the stuff. I'm gonna try and start making more like YouTube content and stuff because it grows the community more. And I'd like to have, if you have a big community, you can make fun stuff. Like there's like so many cool ideas I wanna do, but not having any but having like a low viewership, there's a lot of stuff you can't do. Like you can't do customs easily if you don't have a big community, right? Dude, this game's just not working. Look at this. Just look at this, dude. This what my game's looking like right now. Bong champ. Well, let's run it back. Let's task manager the fuck out of this. Patterns, die again, please. Bum bum. Enemy enough for customs. But yeah. Your skill crash patterns, your Vivian crash patterns, dude. Vivian OP. That's the problem with going back in the VOD. It's a problem. I actually play a lot of customs. Nice. But yeah, no, like for example, replay works in customs if you have someone spectate them. Dude, this is great for the first coaching of the summer, dude. Come on, Harris, work. I'm not gonna click anything, so I don't mess with it. I think it's working. Okay, it worked. Just put in my password and stuff. Let's get back to the game. Oh, nice. My password doesn't work because I'm fucking cap locked. Pum 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 pum. Go back to my coaching scene. Boom boom. Oh fuck! I full screened it. I need this to be windowed for a second, just so I can type it easy. Let's replay 101 203. Fuck. 101 203 9235. That seems short now. It felt so long before, now it feels short. Alright, it's working again. Let's go. So on this as my second thing, so I can tab out to it. Let's make the game borderless window again. Okay, let's just rewatch the first point fight with I won't pause it just so we can like have a look and see how it went. once again, just quickly we'll talk through it. Let's speed up. Come on, come on, come on. Just let it play through. Please, I just don't crash game. That's what I'm scared of. Okay, so once again, both DPS stacked right side. Eevee has the space to come left. I'll look from your point of view. Eevee fucks up her blink because she blinks from a non-safe position. She dies. You correctly take left control here. You correctly take left control here. You back up on respawn, and then we'll see where we're at. Here, doing nothing, doing nothing. Giving up space, giving up space. Doing nothing, doing nothing. Eevee has respawn. Eevee could mount into your backlane if she wanted right now, and here we are. Boom. One of the things in the game right now with the double support thing is you don't get punished for taking damage. Because before, if you did what you did now, and you played aggressive, and you got hit to low HP and you backed out, the problem is you'd be out the fight until you heal up, and then you can get back in the fight. But now with the double support, you get insta healed and you're still in the fight. So there's no there's not that much punishment for taking unnecessary damage anymore. Okay, so let's see. So looks like this fight, what is Tiberius playing with the card that gives you ult charge? Yeah, he is. Okay, that's, but not that much, only 6%. We'll have double support. Yeah, double support is what the fuck is making this? Where did this come off of, dude? What the fuck? Did this bounce off like this back area here? What the fuck is this? Okay, well, that happened. But yeah, so now you don't get punished as much for taking damage and losing HP resources before the fights. Let's keep playing. But yeah, so what's gonna happen here is Tiberius is gonna ult, and he doesn't die because he has double healing, plus he has like the immunity jump. So here, Inara should have got punished, but she doesn't. Eevee's engaging on you guys. So Tiberius, fuck, these audio things are so annoying. I really want to cut the audio even more on this. Let's lower it even more. Where the fuck is Pythons? Oh, there it is. That thing would have an Eevee frag? It could have. Oops. Oh, good thing I had no water in there. Alright. So here, Eevee's engaging on you guys. Tiberius is engaging on this back lane. Tiberius here should fucking die straight up. But I don't know why the Aya's in this position. Aya should be here. There's no reason for her to be here. She just can't help with here, and she's just gonna do long range damage here, but it's irrelevant for her. She's just stuck and stuck. Yeah, sorry if I'm not interacting too much with chat. I'm just trying to get this like done like in a pretty clean way, pretty fast. So Tiger should die here, but for whatever reason he doesn't. Eevee dies because she blinked from a relatively safe position, but was up too up close again. Once again, the Eevee fucks up because Eevee blinks once again a bit too aggressive. She's not like the best player in the lobby, and she gets punished for it. Tiger should die here also, but if Tiger dies and Eevee dies, I think it's advantage to your team because you have as good of a double healer. But the Vivian, I think, is a big difference maker. So let's see, does Tiger die? Tiger doesn't die, so your team just wins. Yeah, you can just Vivian just walk into the back lane. I mean, Vivian's just a dumb character. Kill the Terminus, zone up. Easy life. Grover zone up. Is Gunnar gonna zone up? So, yeah, who cares? So, I think in the current meta, you want the, you'd rather have the Corvus zone up because he's got easy dismounts and he's gonna be able to heal everyone way better. I just have Inara push for now because Corvus has quite a bit of long range damage and he can back up easily if he has to. So for all like the zoning and dismounting stuff, I'd rather have Inara capture and push the payload and then have Corvus be up front because Corvus has a problem with heals also. Because if Corvus is here, Inara's zoning up here, everyone's playing like this, he can't heal anyone unless someone's playing in this window or something, which is a big problem for Corvus. So here I'd rather have Inara push. That's kind of it. Let's see how your zoning's gonna go. Zoning should be relatively easy. Well, this part of the push should be easy. You can just control here easily as Vivian. You can even like potentially control and rotate here. Your tag can just backlane. You guys just like, as long as it doesn't get pushed in too much, you guys just vibe, dude. Yeah, Tiger survived. They have double support, which helps him survive in that ult dive earlier. Tiger dies, time to start backing up, boys. If you just want to reset, yeah, you die. Whatever, everyone's dying. Everyone should back out here. Just gets respawn. So it might be difficult for you guys to retake control here. Thanks for the bits again. Fucking used to be Black Pro, right? What's your name before? VV Black Pro something. So red team here is gonna have a difficult time retaking map control because they don't have anyone to necessarily engage to take control, right? It's like, for example, if it was blue team retaking control, it could be that the EV can just like blink to make space and then blink back or something. Or if you have an Ashe, the Ashe can go in and make space. Here, to retake map control, you're gonna have to use like Inara ult probably if you want to retake it correctly. If you don't want, if they're not like hard choking. Because Terminus can just stand on this corner here, just do whatever the fuck he wants. Victor can be behind him or be here and just like long range damage here or damage there. Eevee can control this area, and so you're gonna have to use an ult to break it. You don't have Tiger ult. You're gonna have what's it called? Corvus ult soon enough, which I kind of like because you can just blink up. You can just blink up, yeah. Throw Corvus ult in like this general direction, for example, this general area, and the Terminus has to either push in or give space and take a lot of damage, and then you have a lot of space for you. You have a bit more space for yourself. Or the Corvus can just like straight up ult like here, so the Victor has to run away if the Victor's playing here. But yeah, here you just gotta reset, and you're gonna have to retake with some kind of ult. You have a lot of time to retake with ults, so you chillin'. Inara's probably Inara should not be here. She's fine actually. She can get out. She's chilling. So yeah, once again, problem with this composition, your team wants to play this side, and so it's gonna be hard to retake correctly. Might have to yeah. It's gonna be tough. Except if Casper just throws like that for whatever reason. I don't know why he'd do that, but yeah. That's the one advantage you guys have with this comp. Is you can do like, if Victor overextends very slightly, you guys can do so much fucking damage and just like one shot him potentially. Tiberius slow is like 3 seconds, so if you just like right clicks him, Victor's just fucking super slowed and Vivian just spams him and Tiberius spams him and Nara spams him and it just dies. So that's the opening. They fucked up, they made a mistake, Victor dies. You should have had to use an ult to make an opening, but they just created the opening themselves by suiciding. I don't know why. But yeah, easy life. So now you guys just push up, you just get value. Eevee fucked up. Eevee's got no cooldowns. Ah, Eevee gets that. But you're still taking map control. You're still chilling. This dog doesn't die, dude. Dog's broken. Here they staggered. Again for 3 years and a half, dude. That's when I started streaming, early 2017. Here you guys are just vibing. It's pretty good aggression here. So basically, no one can push the Vivian in this comp. So you can just back and just full spam. Inara's pushing up here to control this area, so they have to play in the long range, which is your team's advantage. And if the Tiger plays behind the Inara, that's GG. Just Inara zones up here. Inara plays up here, controls all this area. The Vivian controls anyone shooting up here, anyone coming up here anyways also. Or she can like, or the Vivian can just come up here, play behind this angle, jump up here, contest whoever's where the Terminus is right now, and just fight all these areas. Inara denies this space, because if you give up this space, then the Eevee can come here and play Blink, and just blink over here, blink all around. So yeah, what I'm using to draw, I'm not drawing in-game, I'm drawing, this is a display capture. I'm drawing on my desktop. It's the, I'm using Epic Pen though. It's just I put the game as a, my game's not it's not a full screen, it's a window. But it's called Epic Pen. And I'm using a graphics tablet, which is why it like has nice curves and like looks good. So I can like make it small lines or big lines, you know. But yeah, so the setup here for this push pretty good. You and Grover just together, you just fucking spam out everything. You can play around this whole area easily. You can spam out this angle, that angle, whatever. Inara controls here, so the Eevee has no space to play. Eevee's gonna have to play from back here or black here and do like weird ass fucking blinks. And Victor is gonna be able to play here, but you guys have a lot of range. You can spam him out. And it's gonna be chill. Oh, sub goal. Yeah, I haven't done any sub goal stuff in a long time. It's actually, yeah. How do you get our game reviewed? When this game's over, everyone that submitted with 5,000 points, I'll pick one randomly. Alright, let's keep playing. OnlyFans. So yeah, this is pretty good. You just outrange them. Don't give Eevee space to play. Here, you're rotating over. Once again, you're doing the exact same thing. You're doing the exact same thing you did on the point fight. Tiberius is already playing here, and you just stack, and now you lose a lot of map control. Now you guys are just controlling this area, and there's no and you don't have the crossfire on these angles, or you don't have the control in this area. So once again, you just gotta you just play this and you just win this range. It's so easy for you. Or the Tiberius plays here, which I'd rather. I don't know. I actually don't know. Here it doesn't really matter too much. I like the Vivian long range more, especially if you have ult. Yeah, you have ult up, so you're basically a sniper. So so yeah. Thanks for the follow, Spirit, by the way. And yeah, so now you're stacking damage. You're stacking your DPS, which I mean you're playing aggressive, but now it just allows them. If Victor was like coming out here, he could just spam out the back lane easy. You wouldn't not gonna get any push anymore, because both your supports are playing here. When before you could have just playing with your Grover, and so now they're just gonna be free to damage here. Terminus should be contesting here right now. There's no reason for Terminus to be here. Why would Terminus be playing long range? Right now, there's no value for him to be there. He does absolutely nothing here. Victor coming out here is a bit like he's trying to retake control here, so the EV can retake control here also. But Victor's optimal position would be here on the podium and just like playing this long range also, or back here maybe if he wants. But this podium's really good also. But yeah, the way you break this spawn. So when you want to come out of this spawn or spawn trap, the most important for me is to retake control of this whole area. If you control this area, then you have a lot of space and you can do a lot of stuff, you know. So right now their team should be focusing on retaking here. So once they push you out here, Eevee's playing here, and Eevee can now with her blink control this whole area. She can affect all of this here. If she blinks, she'd be able to affect all of this area. She can blink up if you're hiding here. She shoots you there. She shoots you here. She shoots whatever. Terminus pushes out the Inara, plays up here, so the Eevee has space, and then they can contest point or something, and Victor can play your long range here, and then they keep that setup. But right now, Terminus is here, so he doesn't have. So this team doesn't have any support to come out. You guys are just pushing them in spawn, and Terminus is just doing nothing over there. Absolutely nothing. What's he's tanking damage for what? He's just giving up space, you know. I guess the Eevee's playing there for whatever reason, which she shouldn't be. She should be on the other side. Like, look at this. Eevee's here while Victor's here. Well, Victor's just trying to retake space, so it's okay. But the Eevee should not be there. Like, Eevee being here she's just getting outranged by Grover. She's getting outranged by everyone. It's better to play range. In this situation, you should be. It's okay for you to be playing here. But if you're playing here, for example, if you're playing behind the frog here, you could either be like fucking up the Fury right now and force her back into spawn, or you could be playing here, fucking up the Eevee, or the IO over there, or if they play stacked here, the fact that you're here, if they play stacked on that side, allows you to push up here. You could be able to walk into the IO here, for example. You know, you don't use RMB, so close range is you can long range without right click anyways. Plus you have ult, so your ult doesn't have any damage fall off, so you have a lot of like sniper potential with the ult damage, you know. Vivian with ult at long range is fucking scary. Like, that shit's fucking spooky. So yeah, if you're playing here, it just gives the enemy team less angles to hide. Less angles to hide gives your team less angles to hide and the opportunity to push in if no one's here. Because basically right now you're all playing the same angle, so sure you one-shot anyone who pushes out onto you, but push out onto you is just irrelevant, and they can just, like, your whole team being here means their whole safe space, like your effective damage is like this space, right, and like kind of in the open a bit slightly here, but that means the enemy team can play and get healed and play safe from all behind here, all back here, you know. It's not value. Term Viv is better close. You have Tiger already pushed in. The problem is just you're stacking on top of your teammates. But yeah, I'm talking about this situation. But if you had a flank, I'd rather the flank be doing what you're doing right now and you be just be backlining and spamming out, because you're also safer and no one can push out a Vivian. It's really hard to push out a Vivian. So if you just play long range, you can't get punched by the Eevee. You have different angles on the Terminus, because right now Terminus, just like we were saying before, he can just literally just shield and shields all your damage in this angle. Whereas if you're here, the Terminus is dead. Or he has to back up and give up more space. But the fact you're all here, he just eats all your damage. So yeah, especially against the Terminus, you really want multiple angles. But against Inara also, because Inara has the same concept with the wall. She could just wall here, so you can shoot behind the wall. Force her to wall defensively or something. Plus the Tiger's playing. Yeah. The Tiger's I don't know. I like the Tiger here also. I like Vivian at range more, but they're both good. How to cover this band all about lineup sites? Yeah, yeah. You love ads? You got ads? How do you have an ad? Oh, you're maybe on mobile. But yeah, so that's it for now. Let's see how this works out. It's probably gonna work out because the Terminus gave a lot of space. Terminus was playing here, and now by pushing up here, he lost half his HP. He has double support, he's gonna get healed up, but him not having a lot of HP is gonna take a lot of cooldowns away, especially IO mana juice, healing juice and stuff. They used Termi ult to Victor ult to retake space, but it's cool. Alright, so now you guys pushed up quite a bit. The Inara has to be taken point for the ender push. Unless you guys are like zoning super aggressively and just farming them in spawn, and your support can push freely, Inara now has to play payload, and you guys are gonna have to spam from behind. Still first round? Yeah, going deep, dude. Victor's behind the wall, John by inside of him? Yeah, for sure. Everyone team called out because he was the only one doing something. Yeah, trying to push out the Victor, but also instead of like trying to kill the Victor, you can kill the other characters, and then the Victor's alone and can't do anything also. But yeah, this is gonna be a messy ending. Now you're back in a good position because your Tiger reset here, so now you have the crossfire. Your Nara needs to be playing point now, or like you have a lot of time, so it's not overtime. The fact it's not overtime means your Nara can like push out the back lane, and here you should be pushed out with her. If the Terminus drops, just push out their back lane. If Termi goes here, you push in. If Termi plays here, you bleed here. You know, you can do whatever. Just you don't want to play on the Terminus, especially as a Vivian, because he just eats all your damage. It's fucking annoying. So now Terminus drops. Are you repositioned with your Tiger again? You keep stacking on your Tiger. This is a big problem right now. You keep stacking on your second DPS. When he rotates, you rotate to where he is. And now like Terminus just zoning out all of your damage in one hit. Plus he's getting value from it. Termi should still just keep zoning you out right now. And you do nothing and Nara dies, supposedly. Victor should have rotated way faster to be here or here. Right now he's not doing anything with these angles, but that's okay. That's whatever. It's a habit. Yeah, you just don't realize. You just gotta look at your teammates more sometimes. I probably do the same. And now they're gonna zone you out. 30 seconds, they should be able to like chase you guys down and zone you out. I don't think you should be able to retake, but let's see. They might make a mistake. You guys, the fact is you guys don't have any aggressive like options except for like the Tiger jump in or the Tiger ult and dash ins. So normally you guys shouldn't be able to retake here. The fact you can just walk up there, Eevee's just ignoring you. So okay, normally you should not be able to retake because they have range characters, no one to push in. But the Eevee's looking here instead of controlling this area, which is what Eevee should be controlling here, Victor should be controlling here with range. The fact that the Eevee's looking here means Vivian can just walk up and just do whatever the fuck she wants and just zones out Victor. And now Victor's zoned out, so now it's like a fucking 2v4 or something. Vivian's gonna be behind, shooting in the back, and you might be able to win this point because the fucking Eevee fucked up. The Eevee fucked up zoning. You were free. You just can shoot them in the back. You're gonna kill them, and it's gonna be a stagger until the push normally. Yeah, this is just a push. I don't think you needed the Tiger ult, but that's cool. See how like from one fucking Eevee mistake, even before death, you can already call what's gonna happen. This game's very simple, especially in ranked. But just people don't do basic stuff, and now everyone just dies. Whatever. Alright, easy GG. Now the round should go faster because we already talked about most of the things, so it's gonna be a lot faster. Because it's gonna be like, yeah, this thing from the other run. Alright, setup. So you're going left this time, which is pretty good. Is this ranked competitive? This is ranked. I'm okay with people giving competitive games, but this is ranked one, just in this situation. No worries, no worries, no worries. So setup's the same. Fucking these things, they fly everywhere, dude. What the fuck? Okay, who cares? Setup's the same overall. You're taking more left control this time, which is good. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Oops. Well, Eevee straight up died while I don't want to go back. The Eevee fucked up. What happened there? Oops. Let's go back. I didn't talk about ults also. What ults do you have? So you guys have all ults. So you're gonna be able to Nara ult. What do they have? They have the Eevee ults. They have the Terminus ult. They don't really have that many interesting ults. They don't have Fury ult, which is like the biggest one because you use it on defense. They're gonna have Victor ult, but that's kind of line up sightable pretty easily. They have Terminus also. Terminus can play aggressive into you guys. He can either like push up here or push up here and then jump in, because he has ult and can still zone you guys out easily, and then the Victor can be low on damage. Because they can put the IO dog on point to contest the free cap, and then Terminus can either like go up here, deny all the damage from this space and maybe get a kill, go over here, deny all the damage, but I'd rather him do it here, or even he can even walk down here and jump up and do some dumb shit. And he won't lose much cap control because of the IO. But yeah, it looks like he's trying to they're trying to push the right side out, which is their advantage, which is what they should be doing, and you guys should be defending for it, which you are correctly positioned. If you position like last round, this round, you would have been kind of fucked. So you set up correctly this time, and the Eevee just gets fucked. Eevee got crippled, and she just insta dies. Fucking Eevee into Grover, dude. Grover's not fun. Timus is been aggressive. He ate an hour ult. Ooh, unlucky, dude. Corvus died. Corvus just got Vic ulted. That's pretty sad. But yeah, he overall good ult usage. That's your Corvus, but it's okay. And yeah, oh, no, what happened? Oh, I just F11'd, I think, and my game crashed. Come on, Paladins, dude. Not like this. Not again. It's actually broken. Come on, game, dude. Why you gotta be like this? Alright, task manager time. I can't even task manager. Oh, there you go. Did the game fully crash? It fully crashed by itself. Well then. Back to Paladins. That's interesting. I installed Malwarebytes. Do I have that? Probably. Alright, any questions? Because I haven't been reading chat. Let me read. Let me see if I've missed anything too big. So, I saw, who was asking? Someone was asking how to get the coaching. Amy Rocca was asking. I'm doing for channel points. For 5,000 channel points, you get put in the list, and then I'll RNG pick who gets the game reviewed, and then it's in my Discord that you post a thing. Big crash, dude, and my game's still doing the dumb thing where it's like not loading. Look at this amazing white screen. Did it work? Nope. Well, let's kill it and hope it works. Stem. The amazing white screen, dude, the biggest. The most widescreen of all. See a gameplay by the freaking flickery loading screen. Is this gonna work this time, or is it gonna be widescreen? Let's see. Oh, it worked. We're hacking. We're in. Boop. Frog Isle's a pretty boring map to fucking look at though. It's okay, it's a weird ass map though. So it's kinda whatever. Alright, let me just type in the game reference again. Oh yeah, I'd like to have the maps also on the in the review thing if possible. Replay 101 203 9235. I can't even type 9235. Did I do it correctly? Let's hope we did. Hey, we did. Okay. Oh, back to the coaching scene, dude. Let's go all the way back. Options. Bonus window, please. Alright, second round. Freaking screen is better. You guys got this push, right? Yeah, you got 2-0. Come on, second round. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so Evie dies here, she fucked up. Corvus dies from Victor ults, which is sad. And so yeah, once again, your magical fucks. Okay. Whoops. I need to go in this scene for the pin. So once again, the Eevie's dead. When the Eevee dies, they lose a lot of control in this area, and you can just walk out. And you're gonna do that pretty effectively here. Yeah, Eevee's the big problem in this game. She's struggling a lot, but she got Grover crippled, which is annoying. Even if it was, she didn't get rooted. Yeah, just got crippled, so she couldn't blink back, and she just died because of it. So now you just fucking bully them. You just walk out. And just gonna walk into the back lane and kill them. Like, Vivian can just do this. Yeah, just doesn't care. Oh, bye-bye. No way, dude. Not like this, dude. Don't line up with Io for those fucking plays, dude. No. No, dude. Look how fucking sad you are, dude. You're like, oh my fucking god, how did I fucking do this shit, dude? You're so depressed. Don't line up with Io like that. Don't line up on the outside of the map. I was just looking at the ult at the beginning of the round. I'm like, dude, Io ult is like pretty good on this map, but you gotta fucking line up for it, and you just line up for it. Feels bad, man. Your team might lose because of that now. Because you're down by 2 now. Oh, you killed the Victor, but Eevee's back. I see fucking Damas. Yeah, that's fucking unlucky, dude. That just didn't think about it. Wait, what's my thing? And yeah, now they should be able to snowball a bit because of the Eevee being back and your Tiberius overextending. Inara dies here, she just should die in point. Corvus should just play his life and just back up even more. Safe. Safe. You should not die. Oh, you got a trade. That's pretty cool. It's gonna be rough to retake here, but you guys have you have your ult, which you haven't procced. Wait, do you have ults up? No, you don't have ult up. You should ult here for space. You coach? Yeah, I'm coaching. You should use your ult here, just to get the space control. Your team has Tiberius ult, so you're gonna be able to retouch with Tiberius ult normally, so you don't need to stress out about retaking map control that much. They only have 50% because they played off points the whole first half of the round. They're gonna zone you hard because of the Io dog, but as I said, you do have this Tiberius option. They're gonna use the Fury ult to contest you, and so you need your extra damage from your ult for that. But yeah, right now you have to not be taking too much damage, have your cooldowns, and just be waiting. Tiberius has touch pretty easy. He just needs to survive here. The Fury ulted. This Inara wall, I don't like it. You're not gonna get any value. Yeah, this is rough. They just had a Fury ult to contest your stuff, but yeah, you dying to the Io is just big rough. Inara probably shouldn't have walled where she did. Also, what Inara could have done, I'm not gonna go back because it's gonna be buggy, but basically Inara played on point the whole time. All she has to do, she has to touch point to get the overtime tick starting. So the overtime starts, right, full bar, and then as it's going down, you can get off and just get back on it when it's at this percentage, right? So Inara should touch, and then either she can go push out the Victor, or push out something here, or do whatever. But she walled the Terminus in and wasted a wall cooldown, which is not good for her. So yeah, Inara should just like trigger overtime as much as possible, like safely, if she can, or push out the back lane or something. Not focus the Terminus, because she's just gonna get out damaged by because of Terminus. Plus there's a Fury ult. But whatever, dude. This is just gonna be a defense. This defense might be a bit hard because of the all Inara's fault, dude. Therefore, and he didn't. You did use your ult. Okay, that's cool. So this defense might be a bit difficult because Eevee has like a hard time against the range, but if they can get like control here, Eevee can just do so much and just bully you guys a lot. Especially with Terminus playing off point and just playing as an off tank while they push with Io. So yeah, your team's gonna super backlane, but the Nara can get punished quite a bit. Because even though you see exactly, your team's backlaning, but the Nara can the Nara is just gonna be alone overextended. And it's gonna be, we blame the healer, it's Python's true, dude. Here Casper's playing here when he should be playing back here probably, and just get the same thing, and the Eevee should be here doing her thing. But the Eevee's there, playing aggressive, kind of memeing, I guess. Evie, once again, she's playing in open, non-safe positions. And like, when she blinks back here, she just has nothing to do. She should die here. Yeah, she does. So they got push. Tiger's playing back there, you're playing here, that's fine. But yeah, you guys now just gotta, play. So you're gonna push them out, zone them out, get them to reset their respawns. And so you guys kind of want to play on this line, try and get all the dismounts from here. And then once you get them dismounted, start pushing up. Try and get a kill as they push up. If you can't, you reset and you just play safe from back here. So with your comp, you could just play. Once they pushed up, you can hold spawn. You can play your Nara down here to contest easily. Then you can play your Vivian here and your Tiger here, or the other way around, whatever. And then your Grover, like whatever he plays here, he heals everyone, and your Corvus or whatever. So this would be my like defensive setup probably. Play Nara on point. She can play here. She could play like there's no reason for it to play. She could play here and then back up to here and use wall to be safe or something. But yeah, your guys' best chance at holding would be playing, as I said, playing the range because it's your advantage. That's what you have. They don't have range, you guys have range. So playing up close like this, if you play too long up close like this, Eevee can get like good blinks in, you know. But yeah, for now you're just resetting them. You just want to get the dismounts from this position, get as much damage as possible, get as much delay kills as you can for now, and just chill. What do you think of the best healers at the moment? Io because she can cap the dog, Corvus and Genos because they boost their teammates through walls. Furia has a lot of damage, Grover has a lot of rooting ability, so it depends what you're playing against. Once again, you're stacking with your boy. Pff, that beam, dude. Now your team's stacking up a lot and they have a lot of space. You guys should, by this point, you already should have reset to, as I said, start playing your range. Start playing like all the way from like at least back here, or potentially even all the way back over here, and just give them this space. You can like, you have a lot of like, you have a long range, pretty good here, or like this, or from like back here, whatever, or like back over there to this area. But right now you're just very overextended, and Terminus can just jump on you. You can get beamed. You're all stacked, and you don't really have much value for this, for being stacked like this. Like he just dies. Now you're pushing up. You're just trying to do Vivian things, just walk to the back lane, but yeah, you're just gonna get punished. You should have reset, as I said, you should have like reset your zoning as before. Just play through. This should be a push. I actually don't know. Is it gonna be a push? Oh, my thing's not working. I can't page up and page down anymore. I can't make it go faster. And yeah, you guys just overextended for too long. The payload was pushed up way too far for you guys to be playing as aggressive, and you can't suicide. You can't like risk one life because you're just gonna get the push off of it. The payload's gonna be too close. Alright, next round. Why is my thing not working to go faster and slower? I don't understand. Oh, it is now. Okay. Alright, let's see your rollouts. Whoops, that was a bit fast. Once again, stacking all your damage on the same side. I guess because you were like last round didn't work out. Even though it did, just you fucking got eye-ulted. You decided to change, but last round was working pretty well. You guys have an R ult. What's their resi looking like? They have no resi. Actually, no, I'm looking the wrong side. They have okay resi. So an R ult's only going to be effective against the back lane, really. Or if someone was Isaacan. True, dude. True. But yeah, right now, given space, Eevee should be able to get value of this space, but the Eevee's not playing the best she can, or not playing that well. So, oh, wait, she actually is. Oh, I'm also way too fast right now. I need to slow it down. Okay. So the Eevee did take control of the space you gave them now. She's ulting in. She might get the Grover kill here. Plus, they are Furia ulting at the same time, so you're kind of screwed. Unless Eevee hard chokes this. There's no way Eevee hard chokes this, right? Where's my page ups button? Nah, she's fine. She blinked from like a slightly safer position. Oh, Furia inted. What the fuck? But Eevee has double support, so she's just chilling. Boop. Stagger central. She jump off the map here. Or something. Now they're just gonna zone you out. But yeah, that whole round was one off of you giving them too much space on the left side. You guys lost that round once again because, well, partly because of your draft and partly because of positioning. They just had all this space for free. And Eevee just like took it here and just got onto your back lane super free. Where normally you want to zone out the Eevee at this area. You know? But yeah, unfortunate. And yeah, this should be a cap for them. There's no way they throw this. 60%. Do you have Tiger ult? You have Tiger ult, so Tiger might ult in and touch. And the stagger, yeah, you got staggered also. Inara's using all the cooldowns to get to point, which is rough. She should have waited, to be honest. Inara could have just like not touched and let Tiger touch. I think Tiger makes it with ult. There's no way this gets turned around, right? It's actually getting turned around. This is so bad from them. They're actually throwing so hard. What the fuck happened? I'm scared. I want to go back, but what the fuck just happened? How did he throw that? What happened? This time actually wait next to wall. You didn't get ulted, nice. True. But here the Nara insta dies, and then I guess the Tiger just doesn't die when he ults in. You guys have a lot of ults for retake, which is a big factor, but Inara here dies straight up. Grover here dies straight up, right? Grover doesn't die. Why does Grover not die? Just kill the Grover. Where was Victor? What the fuck just happened? So Victor overextended. Vic was lower. What the fuck? Why are they throwing? Okay, for this zoning, you play Victor here. Because he can dismount over here. He can push up. Dismount this angle if he has to. He can run back. Play from this angle and shoot whoever's coming through the window. Or shoot whoever's coming from here. Or shoot whoever's coming from here. So Victor just plays up here, resets back here. Evie plays here, blinks up for control, backs up if she has to. You have Doug on point. Terminus falls back to point. Plays point, and you just play a normal setup again. But here, I guess the Victor wanted to fucking go for some YOLO play and go for some free kills. I don't. Let's look at what the fuck did Victor do? They got the kill. So this is what happened. Why can't I pause? Okay. So they got the Inara kill, and they're like, oh, fuck it, easy, GDB won, and they all stacked on point. And they gave you guys space. Just like how you guys all stacked together, they just all stood here. So you could come around for free here. They could come around for free there. You could come around for free here, and everyone just fucking died. Even though if you just play range, you still control this area, just with damage, instead of controlling it with your body. So Victor fucks up, dies. Grover doesn't die, because Victor's not in position to shoot him, and Evie's choking. Wait, Grover dies. Grover dies. But now you can just walk into their back lane as Vivian. I mean, that's fine, that's fair. You did what you had to do. You did good. You ignored Terminus, you just walked into the back lane, and you did fucking Vivian stuff, because Vivian can play like Ashe, because she's a fucking big damage, and she's basically a tank, an off tank. Terminus should not ult here. Evie should not stagger here. They're gonna have to, so they can retake with Evie blinks, they can kind of get touches. They can overtime, and then Terminus can jump in and suicide with ult. They have Victor ult also, which could be scary for your position like this. So you gotta watch out when Victor has ult for positioning like this. Because if Victor comes here and just ults, you can, especially, once again, double stacking your damage. Whereas like if someone plays with Nara here or something, whatever, you can block Victor ult, yeah. But just gotta, you're wasting your shield for it though, but yeah, it's cool. So Victor ults the Nara, wastes his ult. But yeah, here, you guys, I said, you just like, your damages are stacking again. No control on this angle at all. No crossfires, nothing. Whereas you could have been pushing up with the Nara, or like playing a bit more aggressive, or playing like on this side here, so when Terminus gets to points, maybe he gets shot from you and Tiberius and just dies or whatever, you know? Because so when there's a situation like this where the enemy team has to touch for overtime, you have two options. Either you focus whoever touches points, everyone just insta-kills him, which is like difficult with the Terminus unless you have like a lot of angles. Or you let him touch points, but as he's going for touch point, you just fucking dive the back lane, fuck them up, and just take control afterwards, you know? So here, if you position here and Tiberius is here, you can like kind of shoot the Terminus maybe. Or if you position here, you can push into the Victor. Or like whatever with the Nara. Or like if they're contesting you, then the Tiberius can do it, you know? But right now you're just stacking and being slow. Now you're just stacking. Terminus can deny all your damage at once. Victor dies, I don't know who, what, where, or how, but he does. And this is, it's probably gonna work out for you guys, but Yeah, look how long the tournament is lasting right now. Is it actually not working out for you guys? Do you guys lose this? This is like the weirdest fucking... No. Yeah, you guys lost that. Because of the lack of crossfire. Now see, just something I called out. I didn't know if you guys won the point or lost the point, whatever. But I just called out what happened. Terminus denies all your damage, Inara's alone. They get a lot of range, and your damage is stacked. So, that fucks you guys up. So positioning. Just line of sight and crossfire angles. Other than that, there's not much to talk about on Vivian, to be honest. There's not that much cooldown management. There's just positioning on Vivian. So, it's not going to be that interesting of a thing. Eevee should not be playing this left side. She should be looking to rotate already. And Eevee should be looking to, yeah, once again, just start playing off here and just get a different angle on you guys and force you guys to look at different space. But this game, everyone's kind of stacking together. There you go, she's starting to do it. There's much to talk about. He's been talking 40 minutes. I'm talking about the whole game though. I say Vivian, there's not that much to talk about. But I want to talk about the whole game so people can learn about everything. Because it's useless just having a review where you're like this. Having a review where you're like this and just looking at Vivian and being like, okay, you shoot them. Now you shoot them more. Now you position like this. And not having like the overall view. Irrelevant, you know. Je fais la game Eevee, je fais la game de... C'est la game de Vivian, mais je fais toute la game plus ou moins quoi. Je parle de la... toute l'équipe. Tout le match. And yeah, once again, your comp, just from the base, you have a really bad like off tank side matchup, whatever. But yeah, we're here for 1 hour plus, probably fucking like an hour and a half now. That's a question. You think Corv is a bad support? No. He's a really good support. You just need a good build. What's up, T-Rex? Alright, but you just fuck up the Eevee. Easy life, dude. This defense, once again, you can just as Terminus is blocking all the damage here, whatever, you can just come down here. Be back in now when he goes last point. Nah, dude, this is gonna be over soon. You can just come here and like damage out the. If you come here, like the whole thing with the like double support meta is like you have to play as an off tank kinda, and you have to make your own space and analyze, like see the situation yourself. So right now you see that the Eevee is. She's dead, right? Yeah, Eevee's dead, and she was playing the other side. You can come around here, and just backlane here, and just fuck up the IO. Force the IO to jump back. Once IO jump back, she can't heal, so Victor's, you can shoot the Victor, or you can focus the IO or something, and you can chill. But yeah, right now you're just gonna be stacking here, not doing much. Just like, Terminus is just gonna denying damage, and not taking space control. All this space right now is open, and no team's using it. Now you can go window, that's pretty good, that works. You basically do what I said, but from window, because they gave up space. The zone is going to be like the other round, as I said. You should like get the kills here, get the dismounts from this position, and then back up to your spawn area if you can. You don't want to overextend too much. This whole concept of what do you call a transition zone? So for example, in this game, what I call a transition zone in this match on Frogal is from this area to this area. This is a wide open space between two areas where you have cover, and this is what I call the transition zone. And the transition zone is where you take a lot of damage, you can die easily, you have to use cooldowns to cross it. So if you hold here and force them to walk through the transition zone with your damage, you just force out, you take a lot of HP from them, you force their ults, you force their cooldowns, and it's a lot better hold. Whereas if you push up like this, you're the ones in the transition zone, and if they damage you, you have to walk all the way here. Like if you're playing up here or up here, and you get damaged, you have to walk all this space to be back to safety, and you're in transition. So you want to be holding from one cover to another cover with the transition zone you're abusing. But yeah, whatever. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, I gotta slow this down a bit. What's my... There you go. And Inara's playing... Inara has to back out a bit more. Inara has to watch out, because you guys have double back lane with your comp, so she won't have that much support. Because like right now, once again, you're all stacked, so Inara is like isolated, whereas like if you were here, it's like a bit more of map control. But now she's gonna back up here and try and play safe here, but since no one is here, they can just shoot her from here, and she just gets fucked. So Inara should die here, and you should be able to contest point around here, if I had to take a guess. But they should snowball almost to the end of a push right now, off this. Or Inara just doesn't die, because they're also doing the thing where they stack. Both teams are super stacking here. Eevee's playing here, Victor's playing here, so Inara didn't die there. Same problem you guys had earlier. Oh, trade for trade. Eevee just doing dumb shit. Yeah, Eevee's not in a good position. Tabris just jumps in. He keeps doing that shit. It's working out. He should insta-die for it, but yeah, he doesn't. Overtime, over, blah blah blah. There's no way they push this. You should just be able to bully and just win, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, last point, dude. Do we know what's gonna happen? Are we gonna leave left side open? Are we gonna not leave left side open? Let's see the initial rollouts. Let's see what ults we have. Okay, ults, dude. Everyone has all their ults. I mean, your ult's just damage. Tabris ult's kind of whatever. And our ults and Grover ults are not that relevant anymore because they have a lot of resilience at this point. They all have a resilience. It's still an okay ult, but it's not going to get that much value compared to they have like a lot better ults for the disengage. They have Terminus ult, so as I said, they can play aggressive. They have the Sphere ult, which is like a go insta win button kinda. They have Victor ult to snipe. They have Eevee ult to commit you extra damage and like cripple you guys. So if Eevee jumps in ults and then Terminus jumps in and someone, that's just fucked, dude. Whoever's in if Eevee ult with a Terminus, they just get fucked. They're just GG. So on ults, they kind of win. So you guys have to really zone them out and get ready to tank their ults and be in a position where you don't allow them to use their ults for free. Oops. Oh, so once again, we left side open. Eevee's taking map control. And same comps that before. Enemy team's map control is all of this. And you guys have only 1/4 of the map controlled. So just from your positioning, everyone's stacked. So yeah. It's gonna be, this might be rough. Oops. Normal speed. Eevee's playing in a safe position. They're using their ults kinda late. They should have used the Fear ult earlier. But yeah, look at this, dude. You just with Vivian, you just walk into an Eevee that has Fear ult and you fucking destroy her. So you shouldn't be scared of playing her the whole time. You should just fucking deny her. Who else died on your team? Inara died because, as I said, you guys got zoned out. Well, you guys just because of repositioning. You just leave Inara out to dry because you don't have map control. You're there chilling. Your position good. Grover just fucked Victor up. Once again. Dude, look, Terminus's hand covers this AoE. Your whole team is in this fucking line, dude. Come on, bro. This is fucking so Pepega. Every time, dude. Every time this game, everyone's all stacked in Terminus's line upside. I mean, they lost Victor, so it doesn't really matter too much. They lost 2 people, but like, it's just so fucking dumb. Whereas like, if anyone's here, dude, just their support just get fucked. You just come here, you just fucking destroy Furia. You just, or you, she's out of HP and she can't do anything. Dude, this is just, it's just fucking hilarious. Alright, just fucking play through. Everyone just runs past him pretty good. You just walk in, get the double kills. Eevee's just struggling her life off because unlucky Eevee was the bad player this game. And I guess this should be GG. Terminus has ult. Rough dude. Terminus shouldn't ult there, but also he won't, I don't think he'll be able to retouch. We just win here. GG Eevee was the grove. Yeah, Eevee struggled. Yeah, once again, you're all kind of stacking. You're just working together. It's not great. But you can just walk. You're just Vivian. You can just walk into the back and do whatever the fuck you want. Oh, they're actually kind of retaking. Watch out. No, you should kill everyone. Yeah, you just did Vivian things. Like, you could just do that all game. And you're just chilling. Just walk into their back lane when you see open space. And that just works. GG with the Eevee. Unlucky. Alright, that's game 1, dude. Took a bit of a long time, but that's just... I'm kind of slow with the coaching stuff because I like to go in detail and teach as much as possible. But yeah. Any recaps, any feedback maybe from the people? Maybe you don't want this to be this long. Well, it's a bit long. I want to go a bit faster, but I talk about a lot of different things. Also, it's a weird map. Whoops. Let's just end this game, please. Brrr. Beautiful points. Alright, thanks. No worries, dude. So, any feedback? Anything? You liked it? Everyone?